Hi everybody, it's the Story Fairy, and you are not going to see my face because I was going to have you just listen to my voice, but I can't figure out how to do that today. So today you'll see my face and we'll just see how that goes. Today we're going to read a book called Yertle the Turtle by Dr. Seuss. And it is about, when we're reading the story, I want you to think about how Yertle the turtle is behaving in his turtle pond. Is he being a nice friend? Is he being a nice turtle king? Those are the questions I want you to think about. And as we read the story, the lesson I think in it is that each person needs to learn to think first about themselves. It's important to think about yourself because you're in charge of you. You're in charge of you. But it's also very important to think about the people who are around you. Even if people may be smaller than you or different than you in any way, however people are different. Yes, Noah, come on over. However people are different, it's important to think about them and not just think about yourself. It's a very important lesson to learn. So let's read Yertle the Turtle. I think Noah's going to join me on my lap. I will not show you pictures because I want you to try to make, when you hear the words, I want you to try to make the picture in your brain. You have a very special brain in here that helps you visualize things, and as I read the words, try to make your own pictures in your head so that will go along with the book. So I'm not going to show you pictures, to see if you can do that, making the picture in your head. Okay. Yertle the Turtle by Dr. Seuss. On the faraway island of Salamasond, Yertle the Turtle was king of the pond. A nice little pond. It was clean. It was neat. The water was warm. There was plenty to eat. The turtles had everything turtles might need, and they all were happy, quite happy indeed. And I hope you're happy too. They were until Yertle, the king of them all, decided the kingdom he ruled was too small. I'm ruler, said Yertle, of all that I see, but I don't see enough. That's the trouble with me. With this stone for a throne, I look down on my pond, but I cannot look down on the places beyond. This throne that I sit on is too low down. It ought to be higher, he said with a frown. Show me your frown. I know you can do it. Frown. If I could sit high, how much greater I'd be. What a king. I'd be ruler of all I could see. So Yertle the Turtle King lifted his hand, and Yertle the Turtle King gave a command. He ordered 9 turtles to swim to his stone, and using these turtles, he built a new throne. He made each turtle stand on one another's back, and he piled them all up in a 9-turtle stack. And then Yertle climbed up. Show me how you would climb up that turtle stack. Climb, climb, climb. And he sat down on the pile. What a wonderful view! He could see most a mile. All mine, Yertle cried. Oh, the things I now rule! I'm the king of a cow. I'm the king of a mule. I'm a king of a house, and what's more beyond that, I'm a king of a blueberry bush and a cat. I'm Yertle the Turtle, oh marvelous me, for I am the ruler of all that I see. And all through that morning, he sat there up high, saying over and over, a great king am I. until long about noon, then he heard a faint sigh. "What's that?" snapped the king, and he looked down the stack, and he saw at the bottom a turtle named Mac, just a part of his throne. And this plain little turtle looked up, and he said, "Beg your pardon, King Yertle? I've pains in my back and my shoulders and knees. How long must we stand here, your majesty, please?" Oh, poor Mac. "Silence!" the king of the turtles barked back. "I'm king, and you're only a turtle named Mac. You stay in your place while I sit here and rule. I'm king of a cow, and I'm king of a mule. I'm king of a house and a bush and a cat. But that isn't all. I'll do better than that. My throne shall be higher," his royal voice thundered, "so pile up more turtles. I want about 200. Turtles, more turtles," he bellowed and brayed. And the turtles way down in the pond were afraid. They trembled, they shook, but they came, they obeyed. From all over the pond they came swimming by dozens. Like this, whole families of turtles with uncles and cousins, and all of them stepped on the head of poor Mac. One after another, they climbed up the stack. Show me how you would climb up the stack. Then Yertle the turtle was perched up so high he could see 40 miles from his throne in the sky. "Hooray!" shouted Yertle. "I'm king of the trees. I'm king of the birds. I'm king of the bees. I'm king of the butterflies, king of the air. Ah me, what a throne, what a wonderful chair. I'm Yertle the turtle, a marvelous me, for I am the ruler of all I can see." Then again from below in the great heavy stack came a groan from that plain little turtle named Mac. "Your Majesty, please, I don't like to complain, but down here below we are feeling great pain. I know up on top you are seeing great sights, but down at the bottom we too should have rights. We turtles can't stand it, our shells will all crack. Besides, we need food, we are starving," groaned Mac. "You hush up your mouth," howled the mighty King Yertle. "You've no right to talk to the world's highest turtle. I rule from the clouds, over land, over sea. There's nothing, no nothing, that's higher than me." But while he was shouting, he saw with surprise that the moon of the evening was starting to rise up over his head in the darkening skies. "What's that?" snorted Yertle. "Say, what is this thing that dares to be higher than Yertle the king? I shall not allow it. I'll go higher still. I'll build my throne higher. I can and I will. I'll call some more turtles and I'll stack 'em to heaven. I need about 5,607. That's a lot of turtles." But as Yertle the Turtle King lifted his hand and started to order and give the command, that plain little turtle alone in the stack, that plain little turtle whose name was just Mac, decided he'd taken enough, and he had. And that plain little lad got a little bit mad, and that plain little Mac said a plain little thing. He burped, and his burp shook the throne of the king. And Yertle the turtle, the king of the trees, the king of the air, and the birds and the bees, the king of a house and a cow and a mule, well, that was the end of the Turtle King's rule. For Yertle the turtle, Yertle the king of Salamasond, fell off his high throne, plunk, and went plunk in the pond. And today, the great Yertle, that marvelous he, is king of the mud. That is all he can see. And the turtles, of course, all the turtles are free, as turtles, and maybe all creatures, should be. The end. That was Yertle. So when you think about how you behave in your day today, try not to behave like Yertle. He was a bad turtle, not nice turtle. He didn't think about other people. Try to be a nice turtle today, you guys, okay? Have a beautiful day. I'll see you soon. Bye.